Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kyle Caldwell and today we're going to be talking about the 13 virtues of one of America's founding fathers and one of my favorite historical figures, the polymath himself, Benjamin Franklin. You know, the guy on the $100 bill. Benjamin Franklin was not just one of the founding fathers of the United States, but also a prolific writer, inventor, philosopher, scientist, diplomat, printer, publisher, statesman, and laid down some ink on the Declaration of Independence. You might say he was kind of a big deal. The story goes that young Benjamin Franklin found himself constantly falling short of his idealized self. He drank too much, he ate too much, he spent too much money, and he talked too much, especially about himself. To counteract these perceived faults, he decided to do the following. As a self-development challenge at the early age of 20, Franklin decided to pursue what he would describe as a bold and arduous project of arriving at moral perfection. Quite the grandiose goal. He continued this challenge until the ripe old age of 84 when he passed away. Once he outlined these 13 virtues, he decided to track them on a chart, marking down whenever he fell short of a virtue. Franklin would work on one virtue at a time and focus on it for a week before moving on to the next, as trying to focus on all 13 virtues at once seemed overwhelming to him. With 52 weeks per annum, Franklin was able to focus on each of the 13 virtues 4 times per year. So without further ado, let's delve in and take a look at Benjamin Franklin's 13 virtues. Virtue 1, temperance. Eat not to dullness and drink not to elevation. In a world where excess is often celebrated, Franklin believed in moderation and avoiding excess in all aspects of life, whether it's food, drink, or even emotions. Maintaining balance is key. When it comes to food, alcohol, or other substances, temperance is a virtue that can keep you from the slippery slopes of addiction and self-destruction. Virtue 2, silence. Speak not, but what may benefit others or yourself. Avoid trifling conversation. Silence, the second virtue, teaches us the power of thoughtful communication. Franklin was known for his ability to listen in negotiations or discussions. He would often listen more than he spoke. This not only earned him respect, but also allowed him to make more informed decisions. Too often people can fall into the trap of talking about themselves instead of engaging with others and learning. You don't learn by talking more. Virtue 3, order. Let all your things have their places. Let each part of your business have its time. Order, the third virtue, is about organizing our time and spaces efficiently. Franklin believed in the saying, a place for everything and everything in its place. An organized workspace leads to increased productivity and a clearer mind. Virtue 4, resolution. Resolve to perform what you ought, perform without fail what you resolve. Resolution, the fourth virtue, emphasizes setting clear goals and being resolute in achieving them. Franklin was determined to continually improve himself. For instance, he kept a journal to track his progress and hold himself accountable to his resolutions. This, in my opinion, is an extremely important virtue. If you want to achieve your goals, build confidence, and want others to have confidence in you, then you must do what you say you're going to do. Don't break promises to yourself, and don't break your word with others. Virtue 5, frugality. Make no expense but to do good in others or yourself. Waste nothing. Frugality, the fifth virtue, is about being wise with money. Franklin understood the importance of financial discipline. He lived a modest lifestyle, saving and investing wisely. This allowed him the financial freedom to pursue his many interests. For those that are interested in how good Benjamin Franklin was with money, at the time he passed away, his net worth was somewhere in the range of $50 to $90 million. The guy has many notable quotes on money, and I mean, come on, they don't put you on the $100 bill for being shit with money. Virtue 6, industry. Lose no time. Be always employed in something useful. Cut off all unnecessary actions. Industry, the sixth virtue, promotes hard work and diligence. Franklin was a tireless worker. his diligence not only contributed to his personal success, but also played a crucial role in the development of the early United States. Simply put, if you want to succeed, you have to work harder than the average Joe. You have to be willing to make sacrifices to get ahead. It sucks, and because it sucks, that's why most people won't do it, which means less competition and more payoff for you. Virtue 7, sincerity. Use no hurtful deceit. Think innocently and justly, and if you speak, speak accordingly. Sincerity, the 7th virtue, encourages us to be honest and genuine. Franklin valued sincerity in relationships by being straightforward. He built trust and maintained strong connections with others. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Virtue 8, justice. Wrong none by doing injuries or omitting the benefits that are your duty. Justice, the 8th virtue, emphasizes fairness and integrity. Franklin believed in treating others with equity, such as his efforts in advocating for justice and fairness during his political career. Virtue 9, moderation. Avoid extremes. Forbear resenting injuries so much as you think they deserve. Moderation, the 9th virtue, is about avoiding extremes. Franklin understood the importance of balance in all aspects of life. For example, he enjoyed socializing, but never to excess, maintaining a healthy balance in his social life. In my opinion, everything should be held in moderation, including moderation itself. Sometimes extremes may be required for short periods of time. Virtue 10, cleanliness. Tolerate no uncleanliness in body, clothes, or habitation. Cleanliness, the 10th virtue, goes beyond physical cleanliness. Franklin believed in maintaining a clean and orderly environment for mental clarity. A tidy space contributed to his ability to think creatively and make informed decisions. Virtue 11, tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles or at accidents common or unavoidable. Tranquility, the 11th virtue, encourages us to maintain an inner peace amidst challenges. Franklin faced numerous hardships, but his ability to remain calm and composed allowed him to navigate difficulties with grace. Virtue 12, chastity. Rarely use venery, but for health or offspring, never to dullness, weakness, or the injury of your own or another's peace or reputation. Chastity, the 12th virtue, extends beyond its conventional meaning. Franklin emphasized respect and integrity in relationships. He valued the importance of maintaining healthy and respectful connections with others. Virtue 13, humility. Imitate Jesus and Socrates. Franklin believed in staying humble, recognizing both his strengths and weaknesses. This humility fostered a continuous desire for personal growth and improvement. And there you have it, Benjamin Franklin's 13 Virtues, a timeless guide to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. In my opinion, I think it's important to think about which virtues, principles, codes, or whatever you want to call it, you want to live by, and create your own idealized self to strive for. In reference to Benjamin Franklin's list, which of these virtues resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you find this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, live virtuously.